asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
Put your damn championship on the table and you couldn't do it. All the asses gotta go.
That was yoked up Michael Irvin going nuclear on his squad, bro, after it, bro. You know he was. You heard that? You heard how slurred? Listen to how you sound in the beginning of this shit.
Put your damn championship on the table.
You heard that?
And you couldn't do it.
That man Slizzard,
That man
bro. He
sound
is
like
in
Booker
there.
T.
He was
Yo, I'm about to say it
He
sound
sound
like
like Booker
WWF
T,
promo,
yo. That sound like Booker T when he ran into Stone Cold in the grocery store,
He
yo.
is cooked on there, boy. No, but hey, we saw what happened.
Cam said, yo, I know I be joking, but I be keeping it real. He said, but yo, I said last time, like, they was winning when they was high.
Bruh.
So I'm not saying it should make a key into the arena, but
Yeah. Nah, they might need it at this point. We don't know what they need. But like, yo, sorry, Cowboys fans, y'all gotta go through this much pain, bro.
Let's introduce and then get into
Oh
these
yeah, we
Cowboys.
got
bro.
Coach Class Pod episode 294. Continue to like, rate, and subscribe on platforms.
YouTube mainly, bro. Keep the subscriptions.
subscribe.
jumping.
Subscribe.
Comments. Hit us in the comments. Let us know what we doing right or what we doing
we
wrong.
got-
Indifferent. It doesn't matter to me. Hit us up.
Yeah.
Yo, Cowboys, bro.
Oh, and we S-worded the bed hard, bro.
History repeated itself again.
They were getting fried. I was like, why is this game on TV?
It's been the lion's share of my life, Phil, that y'all have done this, where you have these immaculate squads put together on paper, and you really do well throughout the year against you punch down.
Trash.
Usually, you punching down on opponents that aren't the best, but
exactly.
you know what I mean?
beat the weak teams.
Trash.
They start blowing them out at home
Trash.
too. Every year, it
Yeah.
look nice.
Super Bowl talks at the top of the year, not even the beginning of the season, and like before the Super Bowl, they'd be
Them
like, "All right,
boys
next
won
year,
one game
I think we can do this."
convincingly, and they be like, they're going to the Super Bowl. Like, when has that happened, yo? In our lifetime, yo.
We have to go
Stop
with
it.
history, and history has repeated itself. Oh man,
I didn't think they was going to get cooked like
How
that,
did
though,
they
because I
let-
started like low key believing in the Cowboys this season because. I think they beat the Niners late in the season.
No, they did not.
And not the Niners.
got cooked
It was a
by the
divisional
Lions.
game then. Did they beat the Cowboys then? They beat somebody
No,
that they wasn't supposed to
the
beat.
Eagles
who you talking
probably. They probably beat the Eagles. I think.
I'm talking about
Green Bay or the Cowboys?
You talking about
the Cowboys.
right
I'm
now.
talking about
No,
the
they definitely
Cowboys.
lost to the Niners.
They beat somebody that they wasn't supposed to beat. So I was like,
Maybe
all
the
right.
Eagles, but the Eagles
think-
were
Probably the
trash
Eagles.
riders.
The Eagles kind
Don't
of
kill us because we don't care about your division at all. This the North over here.
Well,
but
I kind of care about that division.
Oh, Zay does. But Zay didn't care because,
I think
no
from-
disrespect, it wasn't no reason to care this season. That's all we going to say.
For me, I got to observe them more. I saw a lot more of them because I had their defense on fantasy.
Yeah.
So with their defense, you see what they've done again. Like, Arizona smoked them one time, bro. The Cardinals. That's what I'm saying with this team, though. Like
they did lose to the
they're not.
Cardinals.
They had streaky moments. They had really good defensive moments throughout the year. That's why I picked up their team. Micah plays awesome. He's a great football player. But whoa, yesterday
Stopped them last night.
Swiss cheese down there. Aaron Jones, is that running back name?
Yeah, he nice.
Yo,
Easy.
Jordan Love looking like vintage.
Like Brian Rodgers and
Rodgers.
Rodgers together, yo.
He was throwing dots
Dimes.
on y'all, yo.
He was throwing dimes off the back foot, yo. This one I know was over, yo.
Yo, Aaron Jones was running crazy too, man. That just was a overall. And then of course Dak's mistakes, yo. That's usually what
They got to
happens.
get Dak Prescott out of it. He's
He's
not
gotta go,
nice
yo.
like that. Yo, they gave him the pass too long. If that was Lamar one season, they would be on his head. I'm tired of people slandering our quarterback and not slandering
Did you
these
say
guys
they-
for looking trash.
Did you say they gave him the pads too long? Is that what you just said?
Huh? The pass.
Oh, the pass
Like,
too long.
like they
All
gave him a pass too
He
long.
been getting the pads.
I thought you
too
said
long,
the pads
They
too
should've
long.
snatched
That's
those.
funny.
No.
I'm naming this the pads too long, yo. He's
But I'm
had
just
them
saying,
too
like,
long,
bro, like, why they keep believing in him because he does some decent things during the regular season.
Nah, they believe-
If it was Lamar, they would be on his head.
He's had some crazy moments.
Well, they
throughout the
rock
year.
with him, especially Jerry and them, because he a company man. He do everything according to. He say all the right stuff. You wear the hat front, all that type of stuff. You rep the Cowboys. He do what you supposed to do if you trying to keep your job. So I ain't mad at him, but in the playoffs, he's not him, yeah.
Was Dak in the bushel of players that Cam Newton said was game managers? He was.
Yes. Cam been looking at right.
I mean, I'm gonna say that.
I was hating on Cam when he said it, but now it's starting to reflect a little bit. It's just understanding what he's saying. You just have to understand what he said there. It's a game manager. We don't need you to lose. Like he did. He lost that game. He said he stunk. You know what I mean? His statement about if they get rid of McCarthy, they gotta get rid of me too, or something like that along the lines. I don't know if that did he really say that?
He did say that. He said,
Get rid of him, dog. Clearly, that's not a winning formula.
Yeah, I don't know
Like,
what it is.
this is not our team, but we going based off of like wins and losses over the seasons, bro. Like, get rid of him. It's clearly not working. I don't care how much you like him, whether you think he said something quirky or cool, but he's not nice.
And the reason you should get rid of him and take the chances because it's not like it's the way the cap and everything and how the market is for quarterbacks. If you could just pay him all 30 maybe, then it's okay, man, keep him. But his next contract, you're going to have to pay him between like 55 and 60. He's not a 55 and $60 million quarterback.
Yeah.
So you got to move on. The only way a team can get him for less is if you send him to another team and then he has to start all over. He can't demand that, but he ain't got no equity with the other team. But the Cowboys are going to have to pay him. So it's like, you just got to go, yo. Teams
I
take
would've got
chances
rid of
all the
him.
time, yo.
It's a lot of nice young dudes too coming up.
yo,
Like, bruh.
you got to take
Get
your
what's his
chance.
name? What's his name? Caleb, whatever, or
they're not getting
Shador.
him.
It's no way because they won too much. But like, if somehow they could leverage and get there from like a trade or some weird stuff, like
Who, the Cowboys?
Yeah.
No, they-
That's when your scouting team got to do a great job and try to get somebody in a later for a first round or second round. It happens, yo. Jordan Love was like what, second or third round, second round? Like you get
That's a great second
I'm not
round.
sure
Can't
specifically, but he's definitely one of the ones that you developed, like Alex Smith-esque. Mahomes. Mahomes was a development. You know what I mean? He didn't come in just
well,
straight
literally
gunning.
he replaced Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, exactly.
It was development.
Exactly.
They literally done it the same way 2 times in a row and looked like they nailed it 2 times in a row.
Yeah, man.
had
Salute
3
to them.
straight-
I didn't anticipate them beating them like that. I thought they were going to beat the Cowboys because they're the Cowboys, but I didn't think they was going to, start stomping them.
That was crazy. As soon as they was cooking them from the first quarter. The game was over in the first quarter.
Did y'all watch the Texans Browns game?
I caught some of the highlights. See, I was out of town.
I saw it in
into-
full at a bar.
I saw
I'm
a
going
good
in
portion
detail
of it.
about
I
the
saw
out of
most of
town
it.
thing later, but I saw some of the highlights. What they had. CJ Stroud is that man, though.
Yo, CJ Stroud looked amazing out
Wild
there.
night, yo.
The Browns browned. Like, I'm low-key ashamed I believed in the hype because of the way y'all was playing at the end of the season because they look like trash out there.
Flacco,
Like, the
yeah,
first half was kind of even. Then they just started blowing them out, bro. It was bad. It was bad. Like, they was cooking.
Nah, we had across the board. I know everybody in this room. We had the right idea. It wasn't like we thought they was gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The world beaters. It was just that's a weird matchup for the Ravens.
Right.
I still believe that.
Yeah.
When you know another team, it's just always weird, though. And then Joe Flacco, it just would have been a weird thing to happen. Who knows what could have happened? But
Facts.
I never thought they was going. When I seen, because remember when we first started talking about it, we didn't know who they were going to play.
Yeah.
When I seen that they was going to play the Texans, I was like, I don't know, man. CJ Stroud,
Yeah.
he been cooking, yo.
The
Like,
Browns defense just didn't look how they looked against
getting
us,
cooked.
bro. They was getting fried out there. I'm like, good gracious.
just throw
Salute to
CJ, you
DeMarco
making
and
two.
them.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Their coach, salute to their coach, the offensive coordinator and everything, CJ Stroud. They put a game plan together and beat them boys.
Yeah.
Salute to CJ, a black quarterback.
Yeah,
Gotta salute him.
cooking.
And
Exceeded the
black head coach
expectation
too,
by
right?
And
far.
D'Amico Ryans.
Yeah.
Like, remember he was playing when we was growing up.
That's hard.
He was nice.
That's hard.
Yeah, so that's tough. And it's crazy because they were like, he's like still kind of like the team captain in a way because he's like, I don't even think he's 40 yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He still looked like he could play football. You see him? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
So
He one of them dudes that took care of himself and probably just really loved to work out. So he probably just stayed around the game, still be at training camp, just
he's still in
living
his,
life.
he hasn't
Yeah.
been retired that long, yo. Like, so he's still. Remember, even Tomlin wasn't in the NFL, but he was still like, you know, he was like not that far removed from like being an athlete.
Yeah.
Remember, Tomlin looked like he could be on the field at one point.
Yeah.
Like the Lions coach, we could transition that in a second.
That's
The Lions
exactly
coach
what I
looked
was
like he
about
could
to
be
say.
on.
Yeah.
He could be still playing in the NFL right now. That dude is like Jack. Like the energy levels be mad high, yo. Them dudes be. He be like, man, he be like, yo, he feel like he could just jump on the, like Michael Jordan. We he used to want to jump on the court when he was an owner, sitting on the bench. I'm like, you gotta put him up top, yo.
Yeah.
You gotta stop having Mike on the bench, yo.
Yeah.
But salute to the Lions, yo.
Yeah, I didn't see that. And it's crazy because I watched every game this weekend except for that game.
I caught the end of it.
I'm like, that's the
very
closest
end.
game. Wasn't it like 25, 24 or
Yeah,
something
it was
like
a
that?
good game. It definitely was a
Or
good
24,
game. I saw the
23.
first
Yeah,
half.
I'm like,
I
damn,
didn't
that's
see
the one
whole
I should
thing.
have been watching. Like,
Yeah. They salute to the Lions, man, for finally getting that victory off the day back on the
Yeah.
playoffs.
They didn't
bro.
win a playoff game since me and Mike was born.
Yeah,
yo.
salute.
Well,
to
it was the
them,
year I was born, I think.
91?
Yes.
Wow.
least at home or something like that.
Salute to them, man. Dan
Wild.
Campbell and Dan Campbell was on that team that went 0-16.
Yeah.
That's wild.
This whole
He's
thing
got
is a-
to see his
it's a dope
playoff
story,
win.
yo.
His story is wild, man. I like the Lions though. I do like the Lions.
And then they beat
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
It was this
That story was
That's
wild.
historic,
crazy.
yeah.
They had a
It's
few
historic.
stories this week.
Yeah.
I know, of course, the Chiefs joint.
Yo, see,
Hold on, before we leave real
Okay.
quick, I just want to say, yo, like, it's funny how sports really can just, even though it's like, it's just a game, it just galvanize everybody. When they won that game, I don't know if y'all caught the end, like, the crowd, bro, it sounded like they won the Super Bowl.
yeah.
Even if they don't win another game, that was mad dope, yo.
Yeah,
like,
definitely big
they
for
was there,
Detroit.
like, well after. Like, it
Definitely
was still
big for
dang near a
Detroit.
packed stadium. Like, you know how when everybody start dispersing while the interviews are going on? Nah, they was in there. They was pumped. I got a homeboy who was a diehard Lions fan. I'm happy for them because, plus, like we said, I like this team, too. Like, I like the guys on the team. I like the coach. But, yeah, they get another home game next week because the Cowboys lost. And I'm happy for them because the Cowboys shouldn't have won that game, in which they got robbed by the Lions. So the Lions rightfully get their second home game. So salute to the Lions. Yo.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. And that is really like if like the Jets or like the Browns or somebody did that. Like that is the Super Bowl to them. No disrespect, but
No, all disrespect.
I be trying to think how
Nah, the
when
Jets
the
made a
team
couple
was
AFC
good.
championships.
Mark Sanchez
Yeah,
got him
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
I mean,
they still was mid. They
You gotta remember, the
still
Lions didn't
wasn't
win a
supposed
playoff game with 30.
they had a really good defense.
Yeah, that's
that's what that
crazy.
was. They had a really good
They had
defense.
Barry Sanders on the team and couldn't win playoff
bro.
games. yo.
God
Megatron on the team and couldn't win playoff games, yo. Come on, think about this. This is crazy, yo.
They finally got one, man.
And-
Salute to him, Jared Goff.
And Ndamukong Suh, yo.
And as a Dolphins fan, would you be upset if your team had to play in that game?
No,
Cause like I feel like -5 degrees with a wind chill of like -25. It's like couldn't y'all just like
part of the
flex
game.
the
The
schedule and have them
game is
play
the
early?
game.
part of the game, bro. That's just what it
Niggas
is.
from Miami is not gonna be able to tackle
man,
nobody in
doesn't matter.
-30.
All they
Go
had
play
to do was
somewhere
win the
else.
week before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
on them.
Yeah, true. But it was just like you could tell they didn't want to hit in that game. Nobody did.
It was cold, bro.
Yo, it was so cold.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Patrick Mahomes' helmet?
Crack.
Yo, his
Helmet.
helmet cracked.
I've never
He
seen
ran
that
into the
ever.
defender and it popped off.
We done
like
seen
a-
people
it
get smacked all
ricocheted.
types of
I've
ways.
seen
I've
people
never seen that.
literally
helmet crack.
lock up and can't move. Get
no,
hit so
the
hard.
craziest
And I've
thing-
never seen a chipped helmet
Did y'all
like
see
that.
at the half Andy Reid's mustache
Oh, yeah,
froze?
yeah.
Yo, the water from his nose.
he real like Santa
froze
Claus,
the
yo.
mustache.
That boy be sweating in the
Yeah.
freezing cold
Oh, that's
weather.
when you know he got the meat sweats.
the meat sweat.
The meat sweats is hilarious. Bro.
Yo,
The
it was
name
so
of the pod, yo. That is fucking.
It was so wild though. The play that Mahomes got his helmet cracked. This is how you know Dolphins was
Yeah.
not trying to tackle. The reason he got that many yards is you can see one of the
Yeah,
players.
he literally
stop.
cuts it up and then runs.
He looked at him and was like, he made a business decision about tackling him. Like, yo, that game was
It
wild.
was too cold.
Listen, I know this is how you should have known to bet all your money on the Chiefs. Even if you, of course, you should have.
It's
did it
cold in
regardless.
Kansas City anyway.
I knew the Dolphins was going to check out because mentally you got to think about it like this. They said we literally could have had a game at home in Miami if we'd have won.
Yep.
They quit the day they lost because they knew they were going to have to be in Kansas City in freezing cold weather. Like it's the complete polar opposite.
Nobody wanted.
They quit. They quit that next.
Bro.
They lost to the Bills. They quit, dog.
Are they doing another Hard Knocks, or does Hard Knocks end with the season?
It probably end with
They
like
got to
they
be
are.
at least after this game.
Yeah, I would love to see the episode that this playoff.
Nah,
At least
they
Tyreek got a
got-
touchdown though.
Tyreek
Yep.
did get a
He got a
tug.
touchdown.
But that was crazy because I don't think Tyreek Hill had no nothing on. I think he had short sleeves on.
Well,
There was
he
a couple
played
of guys
there.
with the short sleeves. Like
They
I'm
do
like,
that all
y'all
the time.
going
One of
He
those
crazy.
played. He played in Kansas City for years.
Yeah. He was the only person who wasn't completely not used to it.
Yeah. So he was used to that.
I don't understand how you survive in that
Bro,
weather.
Tua, you knew he was going to be trash because Tua's from Hawaii, played in Alabama, got drafted by the Dolphins.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't
Imagine
ready
if
for
a
that.
wind gust cut through there,
Oh,
bro, with
man.
the short sleeves on.
I just want to hear.
Yo, you got like, if you don't move for like 30 to 40 seconds,
You
you
gonna
might,
freeze.
you got a burn on your arm now. You got to keep moving out there
You
like,
have
yo, the
to-
blood
Did you see
gonna
the
freeze if
field?
I don't keep it
Covered up,
circulating.
bro.
The
like,
field looked
completely.
crazy,
Yo.
yo. The field looked.
And that joint probably was like rock hard, bro. Pause. Like, yo, if somebody slam you on a negative 30 degree,
I know they got
floor.
heaters, but it still can only do but so much. Yo.
Yeah, definitely.
they wildin', bro.
Now I gotta remember if they. I know they're one of the older stadiums, but I would assume they would have adjusted and gotten some heaters a little bit.
I would have just
The
told them
field
to
looked
flex it
crazy,
earlier in the day, because if it's a super cold day, nighttime is going to be extremely cold.
Honestly,
bruh.
I don't think it really made a difference. I think they said it was like
It just was cold.
it was cold all day.
It's just gonna be cold. Regardless.
Ugh, that's that. Yo, I've never seen a mustache freeze on a game, bro, and I've seen some cold games.
Yeah,
Andy Reid, whole lip, yo, he might got, yo.
it's real out there, man.
And
Can't see
then
it.
they didn't care about the fans. What about the guy that came a little cooked and didn't dress as well as he should have in that? Yo, he's
on
probably got
him.
some health injuries now.
Nah, they
yo.
had
that
dudes out there with no
man.
shirts. You ain't see it, yo.
That's
I know
on
they
that
was
man.
sauced to the max, yo.
Yo, they had to take something to keep their
Hypothermia when
blood
they got out of there.
like going, because it's like, bro.
Body going
Yeah.
in instant shock. when
Yeah,
you
they was
touch
on that
the air.
They was on that Michael Irvin. They had to be, bro. It's the only way your blood could be circulating that hard, bro.
You
I don't
got to.
understand.
Gotta be off that.
But yeah, the Dolphins crapped the bed for sure, bro. Like it was. Yeah, y'all see. Leading. Wait, was there any more games we missed?
Well, the game tonight.
Oh, the games
we got-
tonight. We gotta give predictions. Cause you got Buffalo and the Steelers, and you got
This is Buffalo Steelers, right?
I thought Tampa
Oh
Bay
no,
and
Tampa and
Eagles
Eagles,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so Buffalo and the Steelers, who y'all got?
Buffalo, only because of Watt's being out. If TJ Watt wasn't out,
yeah.
then I would have went.
That's what it was that would have made me because I felt like for some reason, what's the name was going to throw some
Allen,
hits.
it's going to be a close game though. I don't think it's going to be because especially with the weather that's up there. We talking about in
Yeah, it
Kansas
just
City.
snowed. Yeah, it just was
It's
bad.
still
They had to
snowing up.
postpone
I
it.
think they still trying to clear it out up there
Snow
right
game?
now. They still trying
they
to
paid
pay.
them-
Is it at 8:00 or
They
4:30?
they paid
4:30.
people
They paid
$20 an hour to
Yes.
go out there and shovel snow, bro.
And a dude, man, funny, a dude, you know, where they put the snow on the slide so it can go down so they can clear it out. They had a dude jump on it and just riding down. I'm like, yo, they out there geeking.
Yeah.
Tripping. It's
But they be
They
showing.
probably gave him free beer or something like that if you went out there and
Now they
did that.
paid them. They was getting paid
They
like
paid 'em.
hourly for being out there. So I mean, and they got food. I think it was like a whole little list that came out of stuff that they got for being out
community joint.
there. Yeah,
Mike was
man.
talking about the fans for the other one. Now this one is even crazier. I seen pictures like sometimes during those games they don't get to clear the stands out like that. It be snow all up in the seats, yo.
Gotta
Like
go
the Buffalo
shovel
Bills
your
fans
seat
is
out.
Really, somebody,
They may hand out
I
little
can't
shovels to
feed it,
people,
bro.
or they might have them shoveling
They
their
might
own
have
shit
to,
out.
yeah.
when they
I
get the
couldn't
game.
do it, bro. Just watching in the house at that point, like, yo, I'm not trying to die.
But
like,
you're
yo,
not from Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They used to it up there. It
Yeah.
gets real in
Yeah,
Buffalo.
well, maybe I could go in the snow, but in a negative 30-degree game, I'm not going.
Yeah, that's
nah,
Kansas.
that one is
Bro,
too much. Yo.
that's too much.
That's way
The
too
water in your eyes
too
will
much,
freeze,
yo.
bro.
Dead. You could die out
feel
there.
me? Like, yo,
You
the
gotta
wind
wear-
start whipping, like, you really might lose a piece of your nose because it, like, the circulation cut off, and now you got frostbite on that joint. Like, you really got to be prepared for that.
Arctic weather games is not.
Not the
healthy,
move.
yo.
Not the move at all.
That's what I'm saying. Tackling out there. Like, I played defense in high school. I didn't want to play when it was under 50 degrees, yo. Like, so if it's negative 30 and I really got somebody running full speed and I didn't tackle nobody in a minute,
Nah, it was a lot
My
of
muscles tight. I'm hurting.
Now you
You
gotta
gotta really
tackle
hit him.
Isaiah
You might
Pacheco.
really pass out.
Yeah, go out there and try to tackle Isaiah Pacheco now, yo.
Oh heck no! 'Cause he
freezing
runs
cold.
hard, yo.
Yo, you see that?
He runs so hard.
He
yo.
runs crazy, man. His gathering.
Yo, think
when he
about-
hit that corner, yo, he be moving.
Yeah.
Think about if they had to play any of them teams in that type of weather would have had to play against Derrick Henry, yo.
I don't even want to fathom that.
Jeez.
Yeah.
He ran all over
I'm
the
not
top of us
tackling.
when we played.
They
us.
got the win. I'm
Bruh,
sorry. Y'all
yeah.
call it whatever. They got the win.
That's
that
how the
game, yo.
Dolphins'
I'm not
defense
tackling.
was early. Like Jalen Ramsey was getting mad and started smacking people because it was like,
No, he
bruh,
did. He was
it's
the only
nobody else
person.
hitting out here. He looked like he was the only one that wanted to play it sometimes. I'm like, yo.
Yeah, I saw him.
It'll
he
be like a
could-
linebacker like right here, and Pat Mahomes just like runs around. I'm like, bro, he not that fast. He not Lamar. You should have tackled that dude.
Nah, they was making business decisions.
Yo, all you had to do is dive at his leg. He's like, yo,
They
it's
had,
too cold.
you got to
Yo, I
realize
can't
too,
take it.
they had a lot of defensive injuries. Yo.
They did.
The
I
Dolphins
forgot about that
definitely
linebacker.
did.
hammered with
I forgot about
defensive
that
injuries.
linebacker.
The Ravens
getting hurt.
beat you
Prayers
up,
to
yo.
him. That was bad.
Yeah, both of their linebackers got hurt. Chubb and that other dude, he broke his wrist. The one that came back. What's his
Dang,
name?
that's messed up.
He was
I
a
hate to
dog
see
as well.
teams go out like that.
Because I just
bro.
watched that last episode of Hard Knocks of them losing to Buffalo, and they lost some guys in that game.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's, but like I said, it was some guys lost in the playoff games this week. I think Higbee tore his Achilles. Of course, they lost, but he ended up tearing his ACL. Maybe I think it was
Higbee. That's the
Tyler Higbee, the tight end for the Rams.
the Rams, right?
Yeah,
I was just
think
about
he
to
tore his
mention
ACL.
Man, that hit was nasty.
He had some. It was some nasty injuries in the playoffs.
Yeah.
As usually it is. You know
But
what
they
I'm
said
saying?
the reason that injury happens is because the way the rules are set up now, you can't go high, so he had to go low.
Yeah.
That was bad, man.
Yeah. And back to the like the original question, who y'all got out of the Steelers and the Bills?
I'm gonna roll with the Bills.
Yeah, I already said the Bills.
All right, I'm gonna go Bills just because I don't want to play the North because it gets weird whenever we play people in our division. I would rather play.
I mean, I'm not
one of them other teams.
I'm not pressed to play Houston really either, but I think we got
we'll be
Houston.
fine.
The Bills gonna be tough though. I think that's the team that's gonna be our team.
I really think if our defense plays how they play,
That's all it takes, man.
We'll
They got
be
the
fine.
The Ravens got the number one turnover
yeah,
defense.
we'll be fine.
Josh Allen's turned that ball over at least twice.
We'll
Facts.
be fine, bro.
That's why
he was
feel-
leading the league in interceptions for a while.
I
So
feel
yeah,
comfortable
we'll
about
be
the Bills
fine, bro.
if they play the Bills.
That's true.
And Roquan there now, like Josh, don't get cute, don't get caught slipping out there.
Nah, it ain't even
One
Roquan
hand
for
that
me.
thing.
And he had time to heal
Kyle,
and get better.
yo.
Kyle Hamilton
The
It's
all
Kyle for
pros,
me.
bro. We got all pros, bro.
and all pros on offense and defense. We never have a team like this, bro. And imagine if Keaton Mitchell was still healthy.
This is
Well, they got Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook now, but like Keaton Mitchell was about to be special.
I forgot
Yeah.
we have Dalvin.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
that,
totally forgot we got that guy.
that's because Steve Bisciotti probably hit Coach Harbaugh was like, yo, Super Bowl or
Oh,
nothing for
man,
real. Like,
bro.
I can't, it's Super Bowl or nothing, bro.
I like it.
He probably told him, he was like, all right, yo, we gotta get it together at all costs. Yo.
Yo, Bald Man been cooking the last 2 years, yo. He's been cooking, yo.
EDC, man. EDC.
Eric DeCosta, thank you, bro.
He's not playing, bro. He's not playing.
Honestly, the whole team this year, bro, like, cause it was like
All
games where
levels.
we complained where it was dumb stuff, but we made adjustments the week after, which was something we never used to do, yo. So
All
it feels
levels
good, bro.
of the
But
defense.
they got excellent coordinators, offense and defense as well.
Yeah.
That's and I'm gonna
They
give
stealing our defensive coordinator. Somebody gonna steal him. I think somebody.
and
gonna get
offensive
him.
coordinator at some point.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Not
They
this
both
year
gonna
for
get head
Monken because
coach
we
jobs.
just got him. But that defensive coordinator, he out of here. He might be somebody coach next year.
Jim Harbaugh. That's the reason why they won. So basically, they were swapping. Like they've been talking, and they like from the same camp. Here's the defensive coordinator for the Michigan. If you ever pay attention, they kind of play like the Ravens.
I didn't even peep
Yeah. So one basically, he was like, "Which one can I have?" And they kind of, he let him have that dude and the other. You know what I mean? So like, yo. The
Nepotism.
brothers helping the brothers out, yo.
Nepotism, bro.
Did you see
That's
that
fire.
defense in the national championship game?
Yeah.
And how did I forget? Is Andrews playing this game or was he just practicing?
Well, they showed
think
him
he just
practicing.
practiced.
Okay.
I don't know if he should play. I
Nah, don't
know.
play,
I
don't play,
think
don't
he
play,
should
don't play. I
Who
don't want
knows?
that. Yeah, we need you, bro.
I would just wait for the Super Bowl if they make it and
Yeah.
deploy him, yo.
Yeah.
Because you gotta respect him, yo.
Yeah.
Especially if let's say they have both the tight ends out there.
Yeah.
Come on, yo.
But honestly, I sound petty. If without Andrews we blow this next game out, Just keep it. Don't
sit
switch
down,
the mix
brother.
up, bro. Keep the formula the same. 'Cause
I'm
it's
a little.
working,
That's
yo.
I was.
It's working, yo. Cause Likely did some crazy stuff the last couple weeks. It's like, bro, if you're
so what
me a
we
little
doing now?
healthier,
Hand catches.
We gotta figure this out. Is are we gonna come out with the rusty Ravens, or are we coming out punching people in the mouth with this Texans game?
I think it depends on the defense. Because if you think about it, every game, the defense gets down and like makes a crazy stop in the red zone and just get everybody hype or catch a pick, something wild. If the defense come out there and punch somebody
It's
in
all
the
about
mouth,
the defense.
Well,
and
how about
Lamar
this?
feed off of that.
Who would y'all rather play, the Texans or the Steelers?
The Texans.
Texans for
Y'all
sure.
play the Texans?
Yeah, we don't want to play the North, bro. It get weird,
I
bro.
like
You know how it
CJ.
is. All those games are
I
weird.
like CJ, but CJ he played here his first game, and he did pretty good. I'm not gonna hold you, and this is a full season now under his belt. He hasn't played in our stadium in the playoff atmosphere. I think the rookie, he's gonna play well. I think the game is not. I don't think we're gonna blow him out. I think we beat him by like maybe 7 or something like that, 27-20 or something like that. We beat him, but
On the books, a 7-point game. That's a blowout.
True. But I would much rather play the rookie rather than playing against Tomlin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
Tomlin
That's the main
effect.
thing. I don't want to play against Tomlin.
I feel like
He loves seeing Harbaugh.
Somehow, some way, they're gonna figure it out, bro. Or
It's
we
gonna be
gonna-
a muddy game,
We
bro.
lose. That's what it is. That's the only way we lose this playoffs. We have to lose the games. I cannot see
Honestly,
anyone
yeah.
beating us.
I'm
I can't
not
see
gonna
that.
lie to y'all. The only reason I feel like we don't gotta worry, bro.
I hope.
I see it in Lamar's eyes.
ready to-
Lamar was always unhealthy when we get to the playoffs. Lamar is healthy with weapons, yo. It's nobody better than him with weapons.
Yeah, as long as the defense.
And then the great defense, it has
long
to
as we
happen this
stay
year.
healthy.
Even if we just blow the whole thing up next year and we just got a couple of the nice guys and got to restart and then get like maybe
This
like
year?
in the 2-3 years.
This year.
This year, yo,
we got to
is
stomp.
it.
Nigga. I want to beat teams by
Bro,
like 40.
Kyle
I
Hamilton.
want to drop like 45 in the playoffs,
Yeah.
bro.
And I
need
was
that.
mad because I don't think they got my man Gino what's it? I always mix it up.
Stone?
Gino Stone in the I don't think he got a I don't think he got one of the defensive player the all pro joint show.
I don't
Like,
believe so.
Yeah, he kind of
How?
he had a falling off though.
He did kinda-
started
but it's
off
when-
hot.
It's when they brought
but
Marcus
how many
Williams back.
interceptions did he have? Like 8?
He had a lot of interceptions.
They brought Marcus
he had about
Williams
6
back.
or
Come
7.
kinda
on,
like-
yo. He
kinda
up
like
there
Marcus
with the
Williams.
NOs, bro. He had a lot of
He's a dog.
interceptions.
I like him on our team.
I hope they keep.
Yeah.
That's all I
And
say.
he could come up and hit if
They
he
can
has
say
to.
whatever they want to
Plus,
say
he not
about him.
that
I like
big, yo.
him.
That's
Yeah,
why
he
be
could come
getting
up and hit if he
interceptions.
has
He be
to.
mad sneaky back
That's
there,
one of them
yo.
sneaky
Like,
guys in the
Yeah.
playoffs. He messed around, get 2 picks in this game against
Yeah,
CJ.
come
They'd be
on,
like,
Geno
y'all
Stone,
forgot
we need it
about
from
me.
you.
Y'all forgot about Gino, bro.
Nah, I ain't forget, bro.
Nah,
I ain't forget none of the
whole
guys
team,
that
other
was
than
shaking
Andrews,
off.
of course, the people who, and of course Keaton, who's been out, but like the team should be extremely healthy.
For sure.
They've never had an extremely healthy team.
Yeah. Honey Stanley is playing.
Yeah.
Come on, yo.
He's playing well.
It has to be the year.
I felt like after we gave him a little bit of slander,
I feel like he heard us.
ever since.
Nah,
You heard
he
us,
stre-
didn't you,
he
Stanley?
stretched that leg out because you stretched us for the bread, dog.
Stanley,
Keep
you
it
was,
a bean.
you was killing us early on, man.
Yo, you the left tackle. We play
We
some
need
football,
you, bro.
That game when he was getting subbed in and subbed
Yeah,
out, I was
yo, I was
done, yo. I
getting
was
mad, yo.
like,
Nigga,
oh, yo.
man, he
Yeah.
back on that.
Yeah, it was like, what was the Marvel versus Capcom where you can have 2 players?
Oh,
yo?
snap.
He kept tagging his mans in, yo. Like, yo, come on, yo.
Yeah, he get
you
hit
got a
with
lot of money,
combos.
bro.
You gotta give other yo half
Wild
the bread then.
combos.
Yo.
Yeah.
Don't be doing that.
30
half
hit
the job,
combos.
half your bread, yo. He gotta check him like that, yo. But no, I appreciate you, Stanley, being healthy because you could tell with the line.
It's way
It be looking
different
like
when he's
nobody's
playing.
getting in there. I'm like,
It's
That
way
last
different.
Lamar
yo,
game.
wow. I'm just looking like,
Bro,
wow.
the last 2 Lamar games,
and
he had
and
so
they
much
don't
time
want to
in the
give us
pocket.
credit. It was the Niners and the Dolphins.
Yes, bro. Stop playing.
Come
with us.
on.
Nick
Nobody
Chubb
had a
was
harder
playing, bro.
Nick
last
Chubb was
3
playing.
games.
The Dolphins had all their offensive guys except for Mostert
Yeah.
and Waddle.
Yeah.
They didn't have those 2, which are 2 big pieces. But
Those 2 big
We didn't have Kyle
Yeah, they didn't
Hamilton.
have- they
I don't
didn't
hear
have
we
that.
didn't have Kyle.
Yeah, come on,
we didn't
Kyle
have. We
Hamilton.
lost Humphrey at one point. It was. We had the
Stevens didn't play,
same
did
thing.
he?
Yeah.
They just playing like practice squad guys.
True.
So,
Even with
like,
a guy like Keaton Mitchell missing, bro. Like I'm telling you, I knew what he was about to transform into,
nah,
bro.
we know.
The way he come out the backfield, like if the defender cheats
crazy,
and doesn't see him coming out the backfield, you already beat, yo.
Yeah.
And you literally got maybe like 10, 15 yards at an angle to get with him, but he just
Think about how wild this is going into next year. Even though a couple of them won't be on the books officially, but they'll have the ties. it'll be you have Keaton Mitchell, you have J.K., you have the Bus, you got what's little 43? I can't think of his name right now.
Justice
Hill.
Justice Hill, yeah.
And then you just brought in Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Out of pocket.
That's crazy. They're gonna have to
Big
like
Mike
two of those guys gotta go, yeah.
Facts.
That's an amazing problem to have though. Mm-hmm. It's an amazing problem to have. So it's looking like next year they're gonna lose possibly Patrick Queen and maybe somebody
I
else.
think Matabike might be out of here. I don't think.
Yeah, Matabike
You
is
can't let
cooking.
Matabike go. It's
We
no
we
way.
we locked in Pierce. We just locked him in.
way
He caught a
you
contract extension at the end of the season. But Matabike, he might have got one though. I don't know what his contract situation is, and I'm not going to act like
I think
know.
he's still coming up with some bread.
But I would assume he's expecting something after this season that he had.
Good
He
thing
was
is
a
Kyle
monster.
Hamilton is still cheap.
True.
That's
we got him
the-
for his rookie situation.
And when
for
you think
at
about
least
Lamar
1 or 2
contract,
more.
it's definitely a lot, but it's not Joe Burrow contract. Yo, like
Yeah.
Joe Beasy.
they actually really got Lamar for a steal. I'm standing on that, yo.
Bro.
Was a 185 guarantee? That's a steal, yo.
And this is a sidebar, bro. Like, I went out to watch the Browns Texans game, and it was at a spot that was a general older population. So it's a guy I'm sitting next to, and I asked him to cut the game on the TV. So then we just started chopping it up about football. Older African American male. He like, yeah, I used to be an Oilers fan back in the day. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really too hip on them, but you know, that's tough. You like the Texans? He was like, not really. And then I'm like, how you feel about the Ravens? Because he saw the B on my arm, and I'm like, bro, I'm diehard Ravens. Like, I'm here watching the ops, basically.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, Lamar just to me, like athletically, he's so blessed, but he just isn't a smart quarterback, if you will. Like, if he sees the boxes stacked, he won't call an audible. I'm like, what do you mean? He always does stuff. He makes adjustments all the time, bro.
It's just
he can
lazy.
throw better than your quarterback. And
You gotta start having retorts. for
nah, we started getting heated. I was like, name 2 quarterbacks better than
Not
him right
even
now.
that. Just say I would have probably led
don't
more
watch the
along the
games,
lines of what game have you watched?
Exactly.
He don't
He
watch-
based
That's
it
all you
off
gotta.
of, off
and
of
then at that
1994.
point, I'm not arguing with you no more because I
Yeah,
can't
he
talk
basing
to
his
you.
football knowledge
You
off of
don't
the
know
80s.
anything about
Yeah,
what
what are
we
you
talking about,
bro?
My man, he was close to being unanimous first team All Pro.
Bruh.
You think the coordinators are saying he's not a smart quarterback?
Come on, yo.
Like, what are you saying?
And
Like-
it really just bothered me because he was dead serious. You know how like somebody be
of
looking you in the
course he
face? I'm like, bro,
That was old head talk though.
You
Old
can't-
heads, you just got to get through the old head phase.
Nah,
I'm
I
happy
hear
I
you.
realized with old heads, you just start to realize more and more that they just old people. They not necessarily.
gotta remember-
I don't
wise.
care. I'm standing
And
on
they
it.
not
like, Lamar
wise.
nice, yo. If
they
you don't
still-
think Lamar nice, you crazy.
I said it like I'll make a joke. Like they still analog. You gotta remember them dudes still like watch TV, so they listen to like ESPN
sports
people
heads.
talking and don't know what they
Yeah.
be talking
Exactly.
about. Like,
Oh, they be listening to when folks says he's quarterbacky.
see, they look
Yeah,
at the
that's his favorite shit right there.
yeah.
That's
he's
probably
like
his
the type of
favorite
dude,
show.
He pay attention to Pro Bowl votes.
Yeah.
It's like no. Those are the
Or the
fans'
numbers.
votes. You gotta pay attention to who the
But
all pros.
You see how
Another
Richard
thing that made
Sherman
me
was
mad-
dying on the
Yeah,
number
numbers.
factor?
Yeah.
Yo, like you look crazy right
Probably
now.
Richard was trolling after a while.
He
'cause
had
knew
to
the
be
numbers
like that.
coming
Was
in
what are you saying?
for the
He
show?
threw-
Like
he threw
come on,
5
bro.
touchdowns. What are you saying? He's nice.
And Richard Sherman should know well enough, yo.
You've seen him.
it's about watching their games and seeing how they unfold with that guy. But he knows better than,
Trolling,
that, than
for
just
sure.
numbers. Yo.
I
Come
agree
on,
with that.
troll, yo.
I agree with it.
He was a lame, bro. That made me mad, bro.
But you can't
Because it's like, why you
can't
hating
get worked
on?
up over shit.
But the thing is, I've never said a player that was nice wasn't nice. Like it doesn't matter what
just
team
like
they were
you said,
on. Like
you
bro,
didn't really know much about the Oilers. You should have asked him, how much do you actually know about them?
Exactly.
Bro, he was making it seem like
Yeah.
he watched every
You
game.
clearly
Like,
don't
Lamar
know
make
anything.
adjustments.
You
He
haven't
just
watched
does
anything because he makes adjustments. He's been making adjustments.
Bro.
This is the first season where they've allowed him to make adjustments at the line.
Think
really.
about it like this, yo. This guy won a unanimous MVP already and somehow figured out a way to get even better and more surgical.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
I don't want to hear it. We'll see in the playoffs. That's the main thing. He just got to get that monkey off his back,
Yeah.
winning this playoff game here, and then I would like to hear what that guy.
I
has to say.
believe Lamar is 100% healthy and he's not
Locked in.
with no like busted up team right now. He got people that he don't have to do everything.
Yeah, you just gotta avoid the slow start.
Yep.
And throw it away. Throw it away,
they
bro.
avoid
If
the
it's a
slow
hurry
start,
situation in
it's
this
game
game,
over.
it's a lot.
It's
on it.
mainly
Throw it away.
avoid that slow start, man.
Avoid the slow start.
Get out, punch him in the mouth, and keep going.
If
That's
they're
it.
practicing hard, I know it's not a game, but if they're practicing hard this week, they
should
should
be
be
good.
all right for the most part.
Yeah.
It might just be a little bit of getting the, you know, you just gotta hit a little bit. I don't know what the game weather's supposed to be like this week for us in Baltimore.
And they don't know which day they playing yet because the goddamn Buffalo game ain't happened.
True.
So it's either Saturday or Sunday.
It's looking clear though. All weekend, just cold though. It's only gonna be 23 and 27.
Jeez, Louise.
It's the high.
I hate weather like that, dog.
That's the high, so it's gonna be a little rough. CJ gonna be out there in the cold.
But CJ from Ohio though.
True.
Well, he played in Ohio and stuff like that.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, so
I
he
don't,
might
I don't
be
think
used
he's
to
gonna
it.
be oldie. It's the rest of the dudes that kind of just been used to that Houston, you know.
The dome, bro.
Yeah,
Pause. You know what I mean?
Yo, honestly, if they build another stadium in Kansas City, they gotta make it a dome, yo. Like
I don't
that's-
want every place to be a dome, yo.
Me neither.
But
I
in a place
they've
where
been doing it, I don't want that.
I
yo.
get that. I get where you coming from with that. Leave our joint open. But somewhere where it gets negative 25, yo, let it be a
gotta
dome,
be part of the
Zay.
elements,
It's
man.
okay to be a dome in a negative 25.
They've had
yo.
cold games, bro.
Patrick Mahomes played like Patrick Mahomes, yo.
He did.
He didn't care.
Anytime you
yo.
crack your helmet and bro,
Yo, lowering the boom at the goal.
the helmet
line is
almost
wild.
exploded, bro. But he knew nobody wanted to hit, and he was
Fact.
used to playing in
That's
that
why he
type
threw
of
the
weather.
boom at him.
I
He threw the
guarantee you,
boom on him.
Patrick Mahomes and Andy reading them, they don't want a dome because they're like, listen,
It's
we
a part
kind
of
of we
their-
used to it now. Other teams got to come here because we
Yeah,
all
figure it out.
Even if we don't have the number one seed, we always gonna be top 3. We're gonna have at least one playoff game. Somebody got to come here in the cold. We're good.
Yes. It's
Like,
always
they
a
don't
home
want no
field
dome, yo.
advantage.
That's for the fans, yo.
Home field advantage is just not the crowd. Sometimes it is the elements or the hot. Even Miami, it gets hot down there, so players not used to playing hot. Now you
Yeah.
down there sweating.
Remember the Patriots?
ramping up.
Anytime the
Yeah.
Patriots got to go there in
They don't
December, the
drink enough
Patriots will mess
water.
around and lose.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Yeah,
you're just
like-
not used to being 75 right now.
and
you
then
up
they
there in
talk
12
about it.
degree weather.
They broke it down like the Dolphins have it where
Yep, I
the
heard
way
about
the stadium
this.
is made, the sun that shines during normal game times that they have shines on the opposing team. It's made
Yeah.
like that for a reason. So you down there baking while they got the shade and they just chilling and getting their bodies resting and stuff like that. So it's reasons these stadiums are made a certain way. The two places I feel like appropriately should have domes. They had a dome already, and then they got another one. Is Minnesota because it snows so much.
Yeah.
Sometimes the snow like Kansas City snows, but it don't snow like Buffalo and Minnesota.
Yeah,
Buffalo
needs
might need a dome now.
Buffalo needs a
I like the fact that they have the elements, but dog, this is a lot of years we've seen that they've had to postpone and all that type of stuff. It
Postponing
just
a
snows too
playoff
much.
game is a lot, man.
Yeah, it
That's a
snows
lot.
too much there, so they might actually.
And I mean, it's a lot of money on the line.
That's
so if
what I
they
mean.
can't get that bread, it's got to be atrocious outside. But they showed videos. It was like wind whipping, like
You couldn't even see. Yeah, you couldn't even
Dog,
see.
it like-
Literally, you probably couldn't throw a football in that. You would just have to run it. It would be like a 1918 football game when they ain't have no mask. They just had the
Remember-
leather helmet.
Remember when Lamar and them went out there? It wasn't snow like that, but like the wind was so crazy. Remember, like it was like a low scoring game, and Lamar just happened to throw the pick by the end zone.
Yeah.
But the wind was just like controlling where the ball was going and everything. Like they might need a dome. That's the one team.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
they
that
might need a
team.
dome.
I'll give it to them. Green Bay. I would like they got one as well, right? Green Bay.
No,
You say
Green Bay don't have one.
They don't.
Nope. Keep it like that too, y'all.
Green Bay. I don't know, man.
Yeah, yo, anywhere
The
where it
frozen
gets that
tundra.
bad, bro.
You gotta
Just
keep the
make it
frozen
so
tundra.
it's warm.
Nah, you gotta
yo.
keep the frozen tundra. The history.
But Green Bay,
They gonna be
don't
mad.
forget-
Somebody gonna die in the stands one day, bro. God forbid, but like, bro,
The city has a say in that whole situation though with Green Bay, right? They can't just do certain.
Yeah, Green
things
Bay is
without
not
the
like
city
it doesn't have an owner.
approval.
So it's like a collective, and they gotta piece together everything.
Yeah,
They're
so-
never making a dome in Green Bay.
Not
They,
at
they
all.
just keep upgrading that same old stadium. Like that's the history. Like they're not doing nothing about that.
Nah, man. But hey, salute to playoff football, man.
Yes.
I'm happy it's back.
yeah, it's definitely great. And we also got to give Zay some love on this episode because his birthday just passed
Oh,
on the
yeah.
11th. My man, another year older.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Living
Happy
a life.
birthday, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday. Did you have a good birthday overall?
Yeah, it was great, man. Yeah, one of the things y'all already know because the Knicks play the Wizards every year around my birthday. This year was a little bit earlier than it was still around my birthday, but it was a little earlier. So we had to do that like the weekend before because my birthday was in the middle of the week.
Gotcha.
And then we went out and went to DC, went to one of my favorite restaurants out in DC.
Nice.
Phenomenal restaurant. Won't give the name because
Nah, I gotta keep
Yeah,
that.
you like to
Spot.
keep it inconspicuous.
Some of 'em you gotta keep
on the
tucked.
spot like that.
Yeah.
But it was just a good one. Stayed out there for a night. Yeah, I mean, in one of my hotels. It's another place I want to do.
Yep, keep that tucked too.
It's a
Yo,
little-
was at the
it's a joint in
Continental.
It's mad nice.
He's at the Continental.
You wanna know something? Yo, it's mad funny that you say that. I wanted to take a picture, but I couldn't. I can't do that. The dude that worked behind the desk, yo, looks just like that worked behind the desk. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? That worked behind the desk.
He got the baldy.
Baltimore
Baldy,
legend.
dark skin,
That's
accent,
hard.
no bull, glasses. I'm telling you, yo, if I would have been able to get a picture, yo, y'all would have been like, yo, this is really the continental,
You
yo.
conducted
Check
business,
This is
yo.
really the continental.
You just slid him a gold coin on the table.
The suit, nice suit and everything, yo. I was like, yo. But yeah, it was a good week, man. Can't complain.
That's
all.
tough.
Another year.
That's tough.
I'm thankful for it.
Now we had the break too. We took
And
a little
we-
break off
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I was out of town. The week prior though, let's get into
Yeah,
the
that's what I
fam
wanted to
joint.
talk
Let's
about that, yo.
That's
Excellent
fine.
weekend. Like the start of my year been great, yo.
Yeah, it was good year.
Been great,
It's
yo.
been a good year so far.
Yeah.
Salute to my cousin for getting married.
Yeah,
man.
shout out Shani. We went to the we gotta call it the Meet the Browns wedding. You feel me? Because Chantel James is now Miss Chantel Brown, and shout out Kevin.
Definitely.
Amazing wedding.
It's just good to see family. that
Yeah,
type
they had it at the
situation.
nice event space upstairs in Jimmy's Seafood out in in Dundalk. So it was like, and that's like generally where a large portion of our family like camp was from. So it was just like
Easy to get
This
to.
feel old, bro. This feel like the '90s right now. It was just nice, bro.
nice.
Came through with the gray suits on. You know what I mean?
When I seen Ed, bro, my cousin Edward, bro.
It's been years
This
since I seen
Maurice,
him, bro.
rest in peace, Big Reese. This Maurice, older brother. You feel me? And just chopping game with him. It was just, we all grown. Everybody look healthy.
That sounds amazing, yo.
It's a great
Open
time.
bar. Like, it was so fun, bro.
Now, did they play Follow Me, yo?
I don't think so. You know they had all the line dances, though.
Yeah, they might have played that actually.
They probably did.
Had to play Follow Me.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
they had
did.
some hard club mix that they
I
threw in
already
there.
know.
It
Yeah,
was
I
a
already
solid
know
like
that went crazy.
15
I already
minute
know that.
span where it was going crazy.
They went crazy
I
with
think
the
they had that. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, my man was going crazy. Oh.
Nah, man. Salute to that. And then the
That was
next
fire.
day, we had our aunt's 75th birthday.
Yeah, happy belated birthday, Aunt Tish. That was a great event, bro.
Her son, our cousin.
Shout
put
out
together-
Craig.
and his crew. They actually put together. This was
Yeah.
the most phenomenal shit. I don't
Craig
even
is
want
the
to give
goat
this
of
away.
birthday planning at this point. We got to drop the dime because this was one of the best events I've ever been
I don't
to.
want to give the venue away, but
Yeah.
it was at like one of those mansions he rented out, like a little space in the mansion where we could go and you'd had like the chairs set up. This DJ was going crazy with the smooth R&B jams.
Ultra
bro.
smooth. That's gonna be Zay.
He was going in, yo. It was
Randomly
all
DJing
sorts of
parties.
class. I can't think of them
might
off
do
the
that
top
for
of my
fun.
head
I could
right
I
now.
can see you doing that.
But I could see you doing that definitely, Zay. Like this was perfect for my aunt because my aunt
Okay.
deserved that for sure. Aunt Tish is
Aunt Tish is
Aunt Tish is
dope.
one of them ones, bro. She's definitely
Tish is dope.
top tier as far as any kind of support or anything that she's done throughout our life. So that whole event, he put that together immaculately. Yo.
But yeah, that was a great event. But outside of her birthday, we got to give a big shout out to Uncle Earl's two-step, yo.
Oh yeah,
The smoothest two-step I've seen.
I didn't even know he had that. in
This
his
man is, if not in his 70s, very close to it. And I'm talking about
Wait.
Good dress, good-
What,
good-
what he had on? That's what I was about to ask.
he had on like the
brim on the head.
the brim with like the what did he have a black
I want to say it
blazer?
was tan. I think he
had a tan
on.
blazer. It was like the super
It was like
player.
some all tan joints on.
I saw Pop too.
Pop had the red blazer.
Ultimate fly guy.
Red joint with the
Are you-
red pin on it.
You
You
saw
didn't even
it?
peep the little pin on the.
Did
on
you
the-
see when he ran up on me? He was like, "You see, hey Mike, I had to throw the red one on." I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, Pop,
Sauced
let's go."
up.
Nah, he was yo. I saw
was
that. It
sauced up.
Let's go.
He killed us. I didn't
Nah,
think
yeah.
that night. I thought it was going to be more chill, so I didn't know they was wearing jackets and everything. He
Yeah.
came through. Pop.
No,
sauced him.
we were still fly with it, dog.
I just
gotta
wore the
remember,
low
though.
with the slacks.
Yeah,
He
we were
getting
still fly
older.
with it.
Those are monumental events.
Yeah.
He gonna step out to the max,
Facts.
yo. Like he not playing.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
He's not
at all.
playing,
There
yo.
was
Like,
no games played.
Yeah.
They
I
had
definitely
the-
had to bring out my good pants, bro.
They had the 360 cam thing set
Oh,
up.
yeah, I
they
saw it,
had,
I saw it.
they had
Yeah,
the
bruh.
food set up for us. Like spread was crazy. It was just too much to even.
and
name on
it
spread.
was a good thing to get.
champagne with the wine and beer. He had
Yeah.
more than wine and beer joint. That was light joint for the party, but he
Classy.
had the favors that he gave us at the end.
Favors gave us like Nice favors too.
And then how he set up, because it was a surprise for my aunt. So when we walked in, it said his company's
Yeah, his
name
job,
on
and
it.
it
So
was
I was
like
like,
he was getting an
where's the
award.
event at? I didn't know where the event was my damn self. So I knew she wasn't going to know when she came in.
Yeah.
She popped
he
up.
was
It
supposed
was
to be getting an award for work, and he wanted to bring her on up.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
The whole
fam was in there.
Like, she broke down crying. They gave out like tributes to her, like her homegirls from like, they were the first. And I'm not a big in the sorority world, so forgive me if I say something incorrectly. But they were the first chapter of AKAs at Coppin State University. I think before it was a university. Like, I
Coppin
think she
State
said
College.
Coppin
Yeah,
College or
Coppin
something.
State
back
College
then.
at that point.
The first graduating class of AKAs. So it's like, that's tough. They doing tributes for that. Like, my father, like, yeah, I remember when you convinced me to go away to college. I'm like, that's hard, bro. Like,
She has so many stories of people that she's just, it's nameless things that she,
her heart, bro.
She
She
doesn't
got
even
the
look-
glow, bro.
for any like validation with it or anything. She just likes doing that.
She got the glow, bro.
That's why she got that. That party was
got the
beautiful.
glow, bro. That was real love, bro.
Real live, man. But this past weekend, I made it out to Atlantic City.
How was that?
It's a barren wasteland, but I did get to go with. I got to go with a good
used to
crew
be
of people. It was a good crew of
It
people.
was
that
like
I went
Fallout.
with. It's bad out there, man. It looked bad, but it was bad weather too, so nobody was going to be outside really like that. The casinos was kind of packed. I won't hold you on that. They were.
They
a little
lost
bit
a lot
packed.
of that money once casinos came
COVID
more
joint.
of a normal thing in other states.
I remember when we
That's
was
true.
younger.
Because
yo,
you
like, it
remember
was
back in the
like,
day, you had to go there or like Charlestown
Take that bus
or something
trip
like that.
Had to
Yeah.
take that bus trip up here. But no, we went up there for my guys, my goddaughter's parents, Kenny and Barbara, or Frank and B, I should say, because they want to make sure they go by.
Shout
their
out
right
Frank
names.
and B, man.
They had like us, my lady, and then some more friends that I worked with at Sprint, and their significant others as well that I know. And it just was a good like overall event. But I do want to talk about one thing from this trip.
What happened?
And this was the
And
concert.
happy belated.
Yeah, definitely
Frank.
happy belated to
I don't-
my
it
guy
say- it
Frank,
feel
bro.
weird saying Frank.
We call you
I know
Kenny.
him as Kenny.
I know you
bro.
Kenny, bro. I just
know
can't-
him as Kenny, bro.
I'm doing that for B
Frank, but
because
if
she
that's
wants me
what
to
you,
get
if
the
that's a
names
respect
right.
thing, I got you, bro.
I want to get it right, but we went to we bought these tickets like a month or two ago to the Ludacris and Juvenile show that was supposed to be playing. Where was it at? It was a concert venue out there in Atlantic City. It was only like a mile up from the hotel we were staying at. So we Uber there. We get there. Doors open at 9. We walk in, packed in there. But the crowd is not what I expected to be. I don't know what I was expecting the crowd to be, but it was multicultural in that mug. You know? There's a lot of different people in there. We get to the seats that we have. We sitting there for a whole hour before anything happens. Guy comes out the back and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize, but Ludacris is not going to be performing tonight. We'll be giving you a refund for your experience. Juvenile is still here." And Juvenile come flying out the back and perform all the this months ago. And then if you look at the tickets, same venue, Cat Williams will be there next month. You can't get tickets. That's completely sold
Yeah,
out.
I was looking up. They just
You can't
yo,
get tickets to the joint.
But to
The
be
Cat
fair,
joint's
that
been selling out
Cat
fast.
Williams
Selling out.
interview alone, like he showed, like,
Oh
yeah,
my
people
God.
like,
Yo, he
I
got
something
Luda shook.
captivating to
Because
say.
I thought about going to Atlantic City to see.
That's
Yo.
hilarious, yo.
Yo, they had like 3 tickets, and all of a sudden, well, they had a bunch, and then all of a sudden, all of them was gone. Yo, I was like,
Yeah.
good
Yo,
God.
Cat
Nah, he
Williams, that
cooking.
Dark
He
Matter
cooking.
tour.
He cooking. You know that interview cooked everything, because when I went back to my Netflix, it was like recommended. It was all these old Cat Williams stand-ups. I'm like, bro, that came out years ago.
Yeah,
bro.
Loving
Like,
it, bro.
Stand-ups, interviews,
Yo,
everything.
that was years ago.
It's easily the greatest marketing thing that may have ever happened in the
greatest,
comedy
bro.
game, yo.
But he deserved it too.
They
'cause
said
if
Mark
he
Curry-
really-
Maybe ever, yo.
They
Like,
said Mark Curry even like he's been in everybody's algorithms lately. I haven't seen much from him. Period. He's on my Instagram algorithms.
He's popping up,
My
bro.
YouTube algorithms. I'm like,
I love it.
Because
it really blessed a lot of people.
everybody forgot about hanging with Mr. Cooper. Yo.
I didn't, but
I
yeah, a lot of
didn't.
people, yeah.
But like when he broke it down, I was like, yo,
yeah.
he did work in a school. Because it was like, bro, like I was like thinking back. I'm like, because you know the show and you like, oh, I just remember the quirky moments of him saying something funny. But like, what was the general story of the show? I'm like, that's crazy.
momentum shifter, bro. Is that's what
Crazy.
that whole interview was?
Y'all know that interview currently right now.
What's it at 40? It's got to be at
It's like
almost
48
40.
or something.
Yeah,
That's what
I
I'm saying.
thought
It's gonna
so.
go more than
Y'all
that.
know
'cause it's just interesting.
It's the second largest interview on YouTube history.
Yeah,
It is it's trending to possibly be number one, yo.
I love
Can
it.
I keep a? Can I pull out?
crazy,
I
yo.
believe I don't know all the ins and outs of all the stories and everything, right? But the one thing I don't believe is that he read 3,000 books a year from the age of like 9 to like 13 or something. Like, bro, stop, yo.
You know the thing-
I get you gotta make the story more interesting, but that was crazy.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
3,000 books a year is crazy.
I'm just listening to Cat now.
Three-
I don't
three-
want to say
3,000 is a lot, but
anything
what I
wrong.
think he was trying to iterate is that
He
he read a
reads.
lot. I believe he read
you
a
should
lot.
have just said 300.
You
But I
can
think
tell
that-
people who read though. You can hear that.
No, you can hear
No,
it.
you gotta remember-
he's a very what's the word? A well-spoken individual.
He's an
for sure.
entertainer / comedian, so he was throwing a little sauce on it, but
sure.
he was around to the point because I think he was talking about the college thing was at 7, but I think it was like 12, which is still ridiculous. Like he just was, he making it entertaining, like.
He killed
But
it.
like nobody outright was like pointed out. Like everybody who's done stuff since, like, be like, yo, even Cube was like, I mean, he telling the truth. Yo. Like,
Yeah.
it's like,
But I just can't believe, like, you see all of this stuff on the internet. You see the effect that it has on the internet.
It's
But to
having a
see
wild
an actual real world effect on a pretty known legend, Ludacris
Yeah.
is not a small act. I was kind of hyped to see him.
he's an
No
international
one
superstar.
made messed Luda up. When Cat Williams did the interview, he shouldn't have dropped that verse.
At all.
I was about to
Like,
ask,
yo,
worst
you should,
decision.
like, low key, you a big enough star. Even if you did what you did, just don't address it at all. Just like, yo, I'm in Fast and the Furious 10 now. I've made hundreds of millions of dollars. I don't care about what you talking about. But like, you dropping a weird verse
The
and not
Luda
saying nothing was weird, bro. Like
the Luda
man,
Naughty
not-
verse. Yo,
like-
that freestyle was horrendous.
Yo.
I like Ludacris. That was
Granted,
terrible.
yo, old Luda was fire. Like he should have really came out there and hit him with that. Whatever you want. Do, do.
That's what I was waiting for, yo. If you go up there and perform and do well, that kind of
My
stuff.
man to have Raphael Sadiq just hop
Man.
out the back. Yo,
I was
that
tight.
would be fire.
I was tight. He didn't show up, yo. If beyond you having the vid or some kind of family matter, I need to know why you didn't show up, Luda. You shook. Yo, I think he shook, bro. Cat got that man locked in his home, thinking he don't know what to do.
Yeah.
He put that trash freestyle out, and nobody responded to
Yeah,
that.
you was supposed to go out and start performing that move. Get out the way.
Yo, I need
Get out the
anything.
way.
Even if you
Get
come
out
up
the
there
way.
and cook
That was
every performance you have, you just throw a little rib shot at Cat Williams. But you need that freestyle and you not showing up to this show. I can only deduce that you locked away right now, wherever you
No,
live.
what's crazy
in
is,
Ghana or somewhere.
is Kevin Hart has had to kind of respond because he's in the middle of promoting a movie. So they've been trying to throw the questions, and he's been trying his best to kind of
Yo.
maneuver through the questions. You know,
Nah, the
but-
stuff he brought up was crazy though, cause like
Hold on. Before you get off of that, because he
Mm-hmm.
was just talking about Cat Williams. Did y'all watch the preview for that movie that he's talking about?
You saw the
The Cat Williams movie. Not the Kevin Hart movie.
trailer.
The Kevin Hart trailer for the movie.
vaguely, like a little, just kind of like in passing.
That movie looks horrendous.
It's like isn't it like an action movie?
He's like a
Y'all wanna
spy,
be-
like
y'all wanna
a
be
thief or
honest?
something like that. It's like he's trying to be Sean Connery in the casino joints. What's the
y'all want
joints
to be
called?
keep it real.
Ocean
yo.
and
Cat Williams
Random
movies
Number.
have never been good, bro. Like
Not Cat-
outside
Kevin
of-
Hart.
I
We
mean
gotta
Kevin
say
Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart. I
Not
keep
Cat
mixing
Williams.
it up 'cause we
Kevin
in
Hart.
it.
My bad. But like
I'm enjoying.
It's been corny,
it's been
some of the stuff.
solid
I'm enjoying
ones.
some of
yo.
his movies.
Soul Plane was like my favorite joint.
I
That,
like both of the ride-alongs, yo.
I don't trust him.
that
as,
was
like,
funny. Ride Along was funny. Yeah.
I don't trust him as a sophisticated like jewel thief type
be
guy, yo. Like being serious, I just can't
I felt
see
like he
it.
tried something like this before, though.
Did he?
That's why I'm confused. I'm like, maybe I'm tripping.
Paper Soldiers was better. That's all I'm saying. Like,
That was the raw form Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
That was when he was in raw form.
The first Jumanji joint was kind of okay.
that was solid.
Yeah.
That was solid.
I didn't watch
wasn't
the
mad.
second one, though, so I
wasn't
can't
mad.
speak on that.
It's this movie that's a low budget joint with David Allen Greer and Kevin Hart, yo. It's mad funny, yo. I'm not gonna say what it's about because it's about a controversial topic. I think he like owned like it took place in DC and
think I
like
know what
David
you're
Allen
talking
Greer
about. I
was
feel
a
like I've seen
pimp
it.
and I think it was like Kevin Hart father or stepfather or something and it was hilarious. The
feel like
scenes
I've
were
seen it.
ridiculous. It was Tyler
that's
Perry
his- that's his
play
lane.
level quality.
That's what I'm saying. That's his
It was
lane,
mad
yo.
funny, though.
Be the serious Sean Connery esque like joints, yo.
No,
James
we don't wanna
Bond. Yeah,
see
man.
that.
Like, what are you doing? Yo?
That's not even why we want to see you, bro.
I don't ever want to
That's
see you
never
do
been
that.
why we wanted to see you, bro. Like, keep doing the stand-ups. Like, them first couple stand-ups was hilarious.
Listen,
Yeah,
yo,
man,
he was fire in Secret Life of Pets, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. The money,
Voiceovers
the
is
Bunny
crazy,
Rabbit.
too.
Yeah, that's a classic.
We should be the
we gotta
he
get the
could
Bunny
low-key,
Rabbit Funko Pop.
He low key rest in peace to Robin Williams, but he could be the next like voiceover guy like that because Kevin Hart got the funny animated voice already.
That's where you gotta
So
stay.
he could always play like
stay in that
the
lane.
genie. What do you mean?
I don't ever want to see you do that. He was at the table, like you know how he was addressing. He was addressing the team in the Ocean's 11 movie. He was going on that type time on the preview. I was like,
Oh,
yo,
the movie's called Lift.
Yeah.
Because I saw him hanging from like a plane.
turn it off. No way I'm watching that.
Like he
And
like
Netflix
Tom
is
Cruise.
trying to like shove this down my throat. Like it was like 3 different levels on the movie section. When you first get to the movies, when you get to 1 through 3, and then the trending movies.
I'm gonna
It's
check it
number
out at some
1.
point. I'm gonna keep it.
I ain't
I'm
gonna-
I'm not
I ain't
watching
gonna
that
front
movie,
though.
I'm gonna
man.
check it out.
I think Kevin Hart greatest acting performance was on the 40-Year-Old Virgin, yo. That might be one of
I
my
feel
favorite
that.
dialogue
Hilarious.
scenes of all time.
Hysterical, yo.
That's an all-time comedy scene.
Yeah.
All
Yo
time.
said, let's move forth amicably.
But let's.
Yo said, you throwing big words at me.
I would take
And since
that.
I don't understand it, I'm gonna take it as disrespect. Watch,
Watch
your
your
mouth. Telling the nigga to watch his mouth is hilarious, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, but now, I mean, all right, that's episode 295. 95 Coach Class Pod, man. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man, and Justice Woe will be reporting soon, yo.
Yeah, you got
I'm
a lot
coming,
of stuff to break down.
I'm
yo.
coming, bro. Whoa, hold up. Before you stop it, we do have to talk about that guy that leaped on the judge just a little bit, because that was just wild outline. I didn't anticipate it.
I saw that.
That was literally the
I saw
wildest
that.
thing I may have ever seen in a courtroom.
Yo.
And I've seen people run and approach the bench or trying to get to a plaintiff or get to somebody, but
But see, the thing that bothered me, like, social media, that's how you know they try to twist everything. Because it was like a thing where he had to go to another hearing in front of the same judge. And they had him with like a mask on and chained up and stuff. And they like tried to allude it to bad things that happened to African Americans in the past, which we all know. But it's like, bro, you jumped over the joint and beat the judge up. You can't do that under any circumstances.
you lucky you ain't get
No
strapped
matter how
down.
many-
Hannibal
Yeah, but
Lecter.
say,
They gonna Hannibal you
What are you
next,
saying, bro?
They gonna have to inject you with something, and you gonna be like in the
With a
movies.
sedative.
Exactly, yo.
Yeah, you
They
gonna be just
clearly
like
say-
Leonardo DiCaprio on Shutter Island, bro.
My man's can see this reminds you of the time when I'm like, nah,
Yeah,
dog.
no.
That was an innocent person back then. This
He hopped over the joint and beat up a female, bro.
But he didn't like. I don't think people really was watching the clip as much as I did. I was analyzing this clip. He got her good, right? But he was mainly on whoever was.
No, he was giving
Bayless.
everybody hands that was
Yeah.
trying to grab
So
him.
she got at some point she got to work initially, and she was getting punched on. But he gets pulled back. She's under the desk. He's now working on.
He was
who's
going to work
over
on,
there.
like, 3 other
Who's
dudes,
over
you
there?
know?
And he must have stabbed somebody or something because somebody's skin was hanging off one of the guys.
I didn't even see that.
He was wilding.
Honestly,
It's an
he was-
extendo version
going
where you
crazy.
can see, and he started yelling hardcore,
going
something.
joint showed me that whoever that courthouse was and all of that, they just were not prepared for a situation.
Funding.
That
Yeah, maybe they don't have those type of.
You gotta look at the
they
funding.
look, they look,
environment.
You gotta
they
look at
look
the funding,
so like
too.
unprepared when it was happening. Like,
Yeah, how much money is in this area? Do they have
Yeah.
enough to fund like having the security? It looked like it
had
was
no
only two
clue.
people in there that was coming up there, and then the two that was standing back there. The one guy, the nasty punches that he was throwing
Oh
on
my
his back,
God. The
they was
weakest shot
nasty.
ever.
Yo. He didn't
That
feel
was like
that
you,
at
you,
all,
you
bro.
remember. You remember in high school, like yo, when it would be like a nerdy pretty girl and she would get attacked by one of the girls and she like kind of get with her in the fight. That's exactly how his punches looked,
it
yo.
was crazy, yo. It was.
I was
so
like,
bad.
yo, what is going on?
Was he trying to do hammer fist? Like it was mad weird. It was mad weird.
He should have grabbed a
He couldn't
weapon
even
and
throw a
something,
straight
yo, just
shot.
stab him or
Like
something.
yo, just
son.
trying to. Even if these is weed,
No, he have
something.
he have enough room, yo. It was nasty. Yo.
My whole thing is, I'm wondering if that was his.
First off, how you gonna hurt somebody like that?
No.
Your fist is not a hammer, yo. This nigga, yo, get him out of there.
Watching that
He should
UFC,
not be
yo.
able to have that job
Watching
no
that
more.
UFC.
Yeah,
yo.
he did not. That guy was not ready for war, yo.
You know what's so
at
wild
all.
about this, real quick? I don't know if it's because it was so outrageous that I kind of was like taken aback and kind of went by, or if it's just the times that we in that is so much outrageous stuff. Because the first time I saw it, I saw him hop over, and I said, "Oh, that's crazy." I took like a double take, but then I went and scrolled past. That's how crazy times are.
Yeah.
It took for me to see the whole video, like either later that day or the next
it's
day.
like, bro, he
when I was
was
like, wait a minute, yo, wait a minute. I
know
saw
how
this
sick
like
I am, bro?
yesterday. This is bananas.
I saw.
I think times are that crazy now. Like we seeing so much crazy stuff that
It's
it got to
crazy, yeah.
register.
It's gotta
after,
fully
yo.
register.
That's because it just you got keep. If you want to be sane, you got to keep it out of there.
It fully registered me because I'm the justice. Whoa.
Yeah, he was
and
on the
as
job.
me, I seen that clip first,
shot.
like you said, it was 2 seconds, and I was like, "Oh, there's more." So I immediately went to go look for it. I watched a 5-minute video,
criminal
yo.
history.
It shows from when he comes in and he's trying to explain everything away to when she says, "No, I got to give him a little taste of his own medicine," and then he just lose it. Like, nah.
But
I watched it all.
They came back. They threw like 100 charges. on They read all of them charges. It was like 5 minutes.
It was
long.
nasty.
But you gotta understand, yo, like, God forbid anybody end up in that situation. But if you are trying to clear stuff up and maybe you didn't do something they are holding against you, that's the opposite way of how you should act. If you jump over the desk, the judge's joint where they slam the gavel and you beat them up and then you start fighting people, you're automatically getting
It gets tough
thrown
though,
into the
because it is a lot of. There's
Bunnies.
something wrong.
Yo be
with this
training
guy.
doing like weird stuff.
Yo.
You probably go to like a little like a elementary school and just be jumping over.
I
the,
think
the
that's why the
highest fence.
judge, like the judge, I think if she was like a black woman, she would have been like, she would have moved quicker. I think it just shocked her that she did. I don't think she thought he could clear it like that.
He cleared
He
that.
cleared the entire thing like
could've been in
sideways,
the Olympics, yo.
body flying. He could have high jumped for sure.
He played himself. The Olympics is this year.
He shouldn't
yo.
have did
could've
that
got
though,
it.
because they gonna make it crazy for people now. Like, what if they have it where like they put like a gun or something under there for the judges if somebody try that? Like, yo, you're gonna get smoked next time. They not gonna let that keep happening, bro.
And Hammer Fish gonna
They
get
not
fired,
gonna let
yo.
that keep happening, bro.
He's getting fired.
Yeah, Hammerfish is
And
gone.
Hammer Fist should be not even mall security at
Yeah,
this
it's a-
point.
it's a quite a few guys
He
that should be
shouldn't
gone.
be a security of anything. Yeah. He shouldn't be a bouncer. He shouldn't be anything.
How did he? The thing is, y'all didn't see when he was
And-
standing next to his
and-
lawyer.
and
he
with
got
me-
past his lawyer to get around, unless he just jumped the table.
And
Maybe
my
he just
thing-
cleared his table and just a full sprint.
He did a triple jump, yo.
But this is where I start to judge your level of being able to do the job. Okay, he's not even going at you 100%. You a grown man. He jumped on a woman. You coming over there to break it up. You mean to tell me you can't stomp this man out or beat him bad? Like, yo, you don't do this in here?
Some of these dudes have never been in
do
a
it.
fight either,
Yeah.
yo.
Bro,
Like,
Man, I
he
don't know
wasn't
how
even
much-
running at him, but like, bro,
I don't know how
if
much
it's like,
he
yo,
was
this is the
security,
person
though.
you're supposed to be protecting.
He looked like he
And
might
he-
have been the stenographer or something like that. He
No,
was in there.
no.
Just like on the
Because
joint.
I'm not even going to allude to what I actually do, but like I be in court a lot.
Stenographer might have.
It's a security or like correctional or whatever, some type of officer that's in there that's supposed to be able to stop if something crazy. They'll tell you to calm down if they
but
talking
this
too loud.
is-
This, that, the third.
This
like,
is also different districts. Like that's why the courts are different everywhere.
Mike,
They in
you talking
every
about the
state is
Baltimore
different.
area, yo. They
Yeah.
prepared for just about this. Probably.
They're not ready. They're not gonna let you just be moving
I ain't
like
gonna lie, I
that.
seen some
in this
some
city.
angry old heads
Yeah.
out Towson. They might really.
They usually
let him
walk in,
try
you
that
gonna
with
be
him.
chained up. Like, he
he would have
wasn't-
ran up on him like Ving Rhames if he caught him like just trying to fight somebody.
Yeah.
Slapped him like, bro.
Nah, that was
He's
real.
beating up the judge.
And again, Justice Woe will be reported more
Yeah,
this
man.
year. I'm coming back with the stories.
Episode 295, Coach Class Pod.
Yes.
Rest in peace, Big Reese too.
Yes, indeed.
They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.